Hello and thanks for watching the video. What I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to share with you a scam that has just been revealed to me on Craigslist that you may not have heard of yet, okay? And it's important to know if you're going to buy a phone or a mobile device using these classified sites, it's important to know what to look for and how not to get scammed by people, okay? And this is very important if you're trying to purchase a phone, or if you try to purchase a phone in the future from people who are posting their phones on these types of sites. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to show you an example of basically how not to get scammed, and a particular new scam that I have not heard of until this week, that people are using to scam you. All right. So pay close attention to that, right? And this scam can actually work for mobile devices as well as tablets. So if you're going to purchase anything like that, you want to pay close attention. Now, a friend of mine went through this scam, and he was scammed. So that's how I got abreast of the situation, right? And I just wanted to share this content so that anyone else can be aware of what's being done. All right. Now, myself, a little bit about myself, real quick. My name is Damon. I actually am an independent rep for the new nationwide mobile company called Solavay. If you want to find out more about that, you can go over to switchcellphoneproviders.com, and you can find out all about that. Okay. Or you can go over here to join.cellphonenocontract.net. All right, I got brand new post that I just put up here today about Stephen Baldwin talking about this opportunity. Okay, that's join.cellphonenocontract.net. I'll put that in these two sites in the description for you. Okay, now back to this scam. Now I'm going to go into the ads here so that we can just kind of eyeball some of the ads. This by no means um, am I singling out anybody, and I'm not saying that anybody's scamming anybody from the ad. Okay, I just want to show you the ad or the ads, just so we can have a reference point. Okay, these people could be totally legit, right? But I'm going to go over here to Kentucky, and that's where I am in Kentucky. I'm going to go to Louisville. All right, that's the city I'm in as well. And we're going to go down to the for sale, which is what you would do if you were trying to purchase a cell phone. All right, you would go to the for sale, wouldn't you? Then you go to the cell phone section. Okay, and you would look through these ads. Now, I've already been here just a minute ago. I was looking through some of the ads, and so as not to make this video too long, I'm just going to choose one that I already saw that is relevant to what I'm going to tell you. Let's see. Let's go down some more here. This one. Here we go. All right. Now, here we go. This is it. So this is the ad I was talking about. All right. This is a Galaxy S4 with extras. It's a Sprint. They want 525. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you what makes this ad significant. But it says this is the ESN DEC. I'm not sure what that is. It's clean, means it's free and clear to be activated. Okay, S4 Galaxy S4 in a blue OtterBox case. Here's the point: willing to meet at a Sprint store. All right, that's what makes this ad a good ad. Now, with that being said, let's get into this scam. All right. Now, here's what people are doing. All right. This is what happened to my friend. My friend bought a. Let's go back. He bought a Samsung Galaxy Note, like the one that we showed. Where'd it go? Galaxy Note disappeared on me. Here we go. Samsung Galaxy Note 2 is what he bought. Okay, this one doesn't have a picture. Anyway, he bought a Samsung Galaxy Note 2. All right, and it worked fine, right? Nothing wrong with it. And this was 6 months ago, by the way. He bought this 6 months ago from a guy. Um, the phone worked fine. He met the guy at a location. He paid, I forgot how much money it was. It was something like this, though, five something or at the time, or something like that. And walked away with it. He was satisfied, and he's had that phone ever since. There was nothing wrong with that phone at all. It was in perfect condition. All right, and he was cool. Now, what happened this past weekend was he was in Walmart with his wife, walking around doing some shopping, and all of a sudden his phone. He looks at his phone, and all of a sudden there's no service. Of course, there was no reason for it to be no service. He had his cell phone provider, and bill was paid. But he figured, it's the area he was in. It was some kind of, glitch. Maybe it was Walmart's interference in Walmart or whatever. So he didn't think much of it. So he just, put his phone back. He said, I'll deal with it later. No big deal. Like we all normally do when something like that happens. They went through the checkout, and he went home. So when he went home, he looked at his phone again, and he saw that, he still didn't have any service. So he said, okay, maybe I need to do something to this phone. So he did a reset. He rebooted it. Same thing, still no service. He rebooted it again, no service. He did everything he could. He did a factory reset, everything, nothing, right? So he's like, what in the world's going on here? So the next day, he went to the I think he was with T-Mobile, if I'm thinking right. Went to the T-Mobile store to try to find out what was going on. So after some investigation, they couldn't figure out what it was. Then the guy there, who happened to be someone he knew, a friend of his, said, "Hold on a minute, let me look at something." So he went to the computer. He looked up something to see, if he can find some sort of information. And what he found was that the phone, the IMEI number, if you're familiar with that, every phone has an IMEI number, which is kind of like a serial number for every phone. It was blacklisted by the company. T-Mobile blacklisted his phone. And come to find out, what happened was the guy who sold him the phone from a site like this, like Craigslist, right, had actually kept the IMEI number, held on to it, waited 6 months, right? Waited 6 whole months. Then he contacted T-Mobile and said, "Hey, my phone's stolen." Now, when you purchase a phone, you have the bill of sale to that phone. You own the phone in the eyes of that company. So when you call them and say, "Hey, my phone has been stolen," they blacklist that company, blacklist the IMEI number of that phone based off of the person saying that. And the person does that so they can get a new phone. Okay, so he said, "My phone has been stolen, send me a new one." They blacklisted that phone and sent this guy a new phone. Okay, so that was the scam. So there's no telling how many people are getting scammed like this, how many people are getting sold phones like this, um, and falling victim to this type of scam. All right. Now, my purpose for shooting this video is to make you aware of that. All right, and to actually spread, that to other people. Let them know that this is a scam that's being ran. Now, how do you prevent yourself from getting scammed with this scam, right? Well, how you prevent it is just what this guy is doing here, which is smart. You have to tell the person you're buying the phone from that you want to meet at the store that they bought the cell phone from, or the company, rather. Not that they may not have bought it from a store, but if they're with AT&T, you want to go with them to AT&T or Verizon or whomever it is. You want to go with them to the store, and 9 times out of 10, you're buying a phone that is compatible or with the same company that you're probably with anyway. So, or even if you're not, you want to go to their provider, a store, meet them at a store that they have service with already, and you want to get the bill of sale. You want to get that phone transferred into your name at the store with that person before you give them money for the phone, because otherwise what'll happen is that person has the opportunity later, if they kept the IMEI number, to say, hey, that's been stolen. You don't know this person, you don't know anything about this person, when you meet them to purchase that mobile device. So you need to protect yourself and make sure that you don't get scammed. All right, so if you meet them at the store and you get the phone transferred into your name, with money in hand, right, then you have nothing to worry about. All right, you don't have to worry about them coming back and saying anything about it. All right, so hopefully this helps a few people out there. Hopefully you can take this advice and run with it. All right, so that's my whole thing about this new scam. Don't get scammed. Do your due diligence. If you're buying a cell phone from any of these sites like Craigslist, or Backpage, which is another site that people go to, and other classified sites, just make sure that you protect yourself. All right, cool. Now, thanks for watching the video. Again, if you want to know about how to get $49 uh, cell phone service, unlimited talk, text, and data, $49 a month. But not only that, an opportunity to really change your income. All right, because the opportunity that is being given here has much more than a cell phone service attached to it. It has an opportunity for you to make an income with a nationwide mobile company. I want you to go check that out. Okay, check it out for yourself. Check it out for your family. It's only $49 a month if you decide to go with it. Okay, and you'll be glad you did. If you do, you'll be on my team. We'll hook up. We'll talk. I'll help you to build this whole thing. All right. Once you see what it's all about. And if you want to check it out further, you can go to a few different websites. We got switchcellphoneproviders.com. Go to that. Or you can go to, if you want to go through kind of like an informational tour, you can go to cellphonenocontract.net. All right. I have a blog as well. You can go check that out. I'll put all that underneath. But, hopefully, again, this helps you out. Hopefully, everything goes well with you and yours. And I'll talk to you soon. Later.